Hi, it's Kev from the Shooglebox team, and in this video we'll have a look at the app and how to get started with it. For this demonstration I'll be using an iPhone, but everything will be fairly similar on an Android device too, so hopefully you'll still be able to follow along. So the first thing to do is to make sure that you've got the Shooglebox app installed on your device. Once you've done that, let's open it. Once you've signed in or signed up, you'll be greeted with a screen that looks like this. Now the important thing to know about Shooglebox is that all content is represented by cards, and cards are stored in boxes, which look like this. Now this is a box we've made for you, which has useful information in it, some videos and examples to help you get started. At the bottom of the screen, to help you get your bearings, there's the navigation bar. We're currently on the home page, which shows you all your boxes, and you can press that at any point to return back to this page. You can also search and browse the Discover area, which has links to our help pages and ideas and examples of ways to use Shooglebox, and a link to manage your account. And now that you know all that, I'd like to create a box to add all my recipes and food ideas to. So to do that, I'm going to press the plus in the bottom right corner of the screen there. And it's really simple. I can just enter the box name, which I'm going to call Recipes and Food Ideas. Press Done. I can change the colour if I want by pressing one of these. But in this case, I've got an image I'd like to use, so I'm going to press Choose Image. And from my camera gallery, I'm going to pick this one. And I'd like to adjust the image now, so if I press Change Image and choose Crop Image, and I can now just pinch to zoom in. And I'm happy with that, so I'll press Done. And there it is. There's also the option down there to show box name. That's switched on at the moment. If I switch it off, you can see that the text disappears. And that can be useful if you upload an image that's already got text on it. Maybe you've designed something that's got the box name. But in this case, I'm going to turn it back on and press Create in the top right corner of the screen. And there it is. So now I've got somewhere to add my recipes and food ideas. And if I press the box now, I can see what's inside it, which currently is nothing, of course. So let's start adding some recipes now by pressing the plus in the bottom right corner of the screen. And as you can see, there's lots of different types of cards you can create. You can paste a link or add some text at the top of the screen there. You can add photos or videos from your gallery. You can add files from various different locations. You can quickly sketch an image, and you can also record your voice. And there are some other options here, but we don't need to worry about those right now. And I want to create a card now for my easy pancakes recipe, so I'm going to tap the area where it says paste a link or write something here, and write easy pancakes recipe, and press create. As you can see, my card has now been created, and I get a prompt that I can now edit its appearance. And I think this card would look better with a picture on the front, so I'm going to add one now. And I could have pressed the edit button on the prompt that appeared, but if I missed that, I could always press the three dots in the bottom right corner of the card and choose edit. So this card is using the text only layout, and I can change this by choosing one of the graphics underneath the card preview there. Now the one that's selected only shows text, but to the right of that you can see different layouts that include images at different sizes, including one that's just one big image. Now the one I want to use for this is the biggest image with the smallest text. And I've now got an option on top of the card there to add an image, so I'll press that and go and choose a photo from my gallery, and I'm going to choose this one. And just like when we created the box, we can also tweak this image, and I'm going to do that by pressing edit here and crop image and just zoom it in slightly and press done. There's also the option to change the colour of this card, and I can choose any one of these, but I'm going to leave it white in this case and press save in the top right corner. So that's the front of the card done. I want to now add the actual recipe to the back of the card. If I just press this card now, you can see that on the back of it, it's taken the text that's on the front of the card and put it on the back. But I would now like to add some more information here, so I'll just press edit at the top right. And now, if I just tap this text here, I can start typing into this area. And I've got quite a few different text formatting tools available to me, so I can really customize the look of the back of the card here. And I'll now just start typing my recipe. And I'll speed this part up so that you don't have to watch me type for too long. And now I'll press done. And this is a little preview of what the back of the card will look like. I'm happy with that, so now I'll press save. And this is what the back of my card now looks like. Let's close that now and move on to add another recipe, this time from YouTube. So I'm just going to head over to the YouTube app now. I'll search for a recipe. Now I'm here, I can press share, and I will need to choose more. And in the more menu that comes up, you should see Shooglebox in the list. If you can't see it, just press more here, and it will appear in the suggestions list there, and I'd recommend adding it to your favourites by pressing edit and press the green plus next to Shooglebox, and you can even drag it up to the top of the list, which means it will always appear at the top when you use the share function of your phone. So I'm going to press done now, and done again, and now we can see that Shooglebox is just here. So let's press it. I'll be taken to this screen where I have to choose a box or a stack. So I will choose my recipes and food ideas box and press save. And there is my YouTube card. Now the really neat thing I can do is press the card to look what's on the back of it, and the YouTube video has actually been embedded and I can watch it here in Shooglebox. I can also add some notes underneath the video by clicking edit in the top right corner of the card. But for now I'll just press save and close the card. And now I'm just going to continue filling this box with recipes from various different sources. So I'm going to go to my internet browser now and add some more recipes by pressing the share button and choosing Shooglebox. And whenever I return to this screen now, I've already got the last place that I saved to selected, so I can just keep pressing save. And I'm going to do this a few times now, so I'll keep switching back to my internet browser and sharing the link to Shooglebox. And I could also do this by highlighting this URL up here, pressing copy, going back to Shooglebox and pressing the plus button and pasting the link in here, and that would have the same effect, but obviously it's not quite as quick. And there it is. And let's just do one more with the share button. Now, I've also been taking some pictures of recipes from books and scraps of paper all around the house, so I'd like to add some of those now. So if I press the plus button and choose photo or video, I can choose a few of these here. So I'm going to choose this one, this one, this one, and this one. Choose select, and Shooglebox will now start creating my cards. I'm just going to speed this part up, but when you're uploading images like this, don't worry, you don't have to stay on the same screen. It all happens in the background, so you can carry on using your phone as normal. So as you can see, it's really easy to quickly fill a box full of cards and end up with something that looks really visual like this. The next step is to have a look at your cards on desktop. Now that's a much more immersive experience, and you can really get a good overview of all the things you've collected. There's something really useful about just looking at a wall of cards and being able to easily spot patterns and make connections between them. And there's quite a few tools to enhance that experience too. So I'll showcase those in some other videos. But for now, thanks for watching this video, and if you'd like to see some more videos on how to get the most out of Shooglebox, you can head to our YouTube channel.